Obviously happy that we won the game. Credit to Illinois. They battled, made a great run before the half. Thought our defense played exceptional. Thought our special teams made some plays. Obviously knocked in a few field goals tonight. Missed the one that could have maybe made it a 3-score game, but taking the ball away on special teams, blocking upon on special teams, that's kind of the team we want to be. Offensively, I thought Heinrich and the guys made some big conversions on a couple drives to extend the game. Found some runs. Would have liked to have closed the game out. Obviously, a lot of things that we have to correct in that regard. But with all that being said, for a team to stay consistent with my message, for a team that's trying to learn how to win, I thought for the first time since I've been here, they kept running out on the field excited to play. So when Anthony fumbled that ball at the end, the defense, I can't tell you what they were saying to me, but they were saying some things to me. They wanted to keep playing. So that's the team I want to coach, and proud of them.
You said last week that you'll find out who we are at the end. Who do you think you are?
Well, they play like a team. They're tough. You know, we went out Sunday night. I said, was Sunday night worth it now? And they said, yeah, 100%. You know, guys, when a mistake happened, guys were owning it. You know, there's some really good defensive players on that football team that we just faced, you know, on that side. And I thought for the most part, you know, we had good protection. So I think we're a tough, resilient bunch. We didn't like the way we played last week. We battled here, and when it got easy, when it was going well, we didn't just relax. Again, I'd like to clean some things up, but I thought they attacked.
Coach, that first drive, just what kind of message did that send the way you held the goal on 2 plays really inside the 1-yard line?
I thought those were phenomenal plays. I can't wait to see the film because you guys probably have a better view of what happened than I do. And what was interesting about it was, you know, last week, Michigan had always had like an explosive play, and so when they kind of methodically went down the field, you could feel our guys almost like, oh, geez. And we told them Illinois has started with the ball in every game, I believe, and they've gone down the field and either scored or missed a field goal, I think, in 4 of the 5. So they did what they planned to do, and I thought our guys held. And to do that, and then to come out and to hit Marcus Washington on that big pass the way we did, unfortunately Marcus went down, you know, obviously right after that. But to me, to have a 99-yard drive, even just to kick a field goal, that was a heck of a start for us. And I really believe that's kind of what we needed, that resilient beginning.
Back when it was 3-0, you went for the 4th and 5, and then there was that 3rd and 10 conversion to Ty Hahn. Could you speak to that sequence and your decision to go for it there?
Yeah, we were going to go for as many as possible until it got down inside the 20. It was really, you know, a wind factor in this game, right? Going this way, the wind. You know, Illinois made the decision to take the wind in the 3rd quarter to get back into the game. So in the 4th quarter, we hoped that the wind would affect them. It kind of died down as they said it would during the game. But yeah, we knew we were going to go for it. Heinrich made an unbelievable play. Some guys stepped up. You know, Ty stepped up. Malachi stepped up. And then, you know, they ran to cover 2 on a play that was a man beater, and he found Ty Hahn. A million years you'd never draw up that he'd hit Ty Hahn down the sideline. Ty made a catch. So I thought we had a bunch of guys, Bullock, him, they all made great catches. And so, you know, it's kind of our process, you know, just keep sticking with these guys, you know, and they stick with themselves. All of a sudden they start making some plays. They're going to get off that bus tonight knowing they're good football players.
I know there's a lot going on. Game's complicated. Can you assess Heinrich? What do you think of what that picture looked like to you?
That was excellent. Yeah. I mean, I told him I want to coach him. I'm going to coach him like, you know, I would coach a really good one. I mean, he stepped out of bounds on that one down the goal line when he could have gotten another first down. I mean, I went after him in the middle of the game because, you know what? Just like last week when I put my arm around him and said, hey, we're going to coach you through it, I went after him there. You know, I was really, really upset with the officials tonight, and I never talk about officiating, but I just want to make sure I defend my team. You know, that team, for the 2nd week in a row, that team came out and was just yelling, move and stem. You're not supposed to be able to do that. As far as I know, I called the league. They say you can't do that. So we're not a sloppy team. Okay, we're not a sloppy team. That was, you know, that is not football to me. And I'm not faulting Illinois for doing it. If they say you can do it, you can do it. But you know, after about the 3rd or 4th time, I was like, at what point are we going to figure out, guys? Every 3rd and 4th one, they're yelling, move, go, and our guys are just trying to play football. You know, they're yelling move and stem, and the D-line's stemming, and you know, if that's legal, I guess it's a set. You know, I've asked if it's legal. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I just want to make sure I defend my guys. So I'm not criticizing the officials as much as I'm saying, you know, they weren't just jumping off sides. They were hearing the cadence, and we're saying down already, and they're yelling move, and we're jumping. So I thought Heinrich handled a lot of things. Sometimes he gets a little bit tired to maintain his conditioning. Probably some plays he'd love to get back, but he made the big plays when we needed them to. And, you know, The way they played, they were bringing the safety, they're bringing the corner pretty much every play. He did some nice things in the run game.
What were your defenders saying after the fumble and the fourth down and all those things? What were they saying to you? Like, if you can sanitize that, but when they were going back out on the field to
Yeah, MJ said it before the game. The scoreboard is going to be 0-0 the whole game. You know, kind of what I said. You know, like our guys, people might not like me saying this. Our guys, they hear what everyone says about them, and they worry about what people think. I've said it week after week, so it's not like I'm even in wins. And I just kept saying, like, at some point you're going to play in the games the way you play at practice, when there's no fear of what people are going to say or if you make a mistake. And so instead of just worrying about winning, they just wanted to keep taking the field. They're like, we got this. Let's go. Let's play again. Like RDV, like Sunday night. They just kept saying, like, play like Sunday night, play like Sunday night. So, you know, when I got in a couple times, like, hey, and they're like, we got this. like basically, get your ass out of here. And but like, that was Jamari tonight. That was awesome. That was all those guys tonight. And you know, they can play better, obviously, to give up that one touchdown. But it's pretty good, you know, Big Ten football to hold a team to 7 points on the road, and they're in no huddle the whole game trying to get going. So that was pretty good by us.
That first touchdown drive, before the 4th and 5, that you converted, Heinrich's 3rd and 5 pass got batted down at the line of scrimmage. So what kind of confidence do you think that says to him, and then go back out there and go for it? And the fact that he gets it and ends up getting a touchdown, is it something that builds a lot of momentum?
Yeah, I think so. You know, the plays kind of run together for me after the games. I think he was trying to throw a slant to Thomas on the backside. You know, we really wanted to incorporate Fedoni into the game, and he had a great catch. We could have had a couple more maybe. But, yeah, I mean, Heinrich's getting better every day. And we do have to continue to work on him finding windows and getting in between windows. And, you know, because he does kind of throw it from a little bit further down here, like a lot of quarterbacks do. But we were going to go. We told them on Monday, hey, guys, we're going 4 downs when we cross the 50 until it's down inside the 20 and it's, you know, a gimme field goal. So we knew that's the way we were going to play. You know, defense wanted to play that way. I think that's the biggest thing, right? Is when the defense is over there knowing that you going for it on 4th down, or you faking a field goal, or you running a surprise on sides, going back to last year, right? That it's actually confidence in the defense. When the defense wants it, it changes the mood. And so we're not going to be outcome based. You know, we're not going to sit there and be like, oh, it didn't work. It must have been a bad call. We're going to call it and rock out and see what happens. And the defense wanted to play that way.
And like the short kickoff that you had that Elvano boosted and you recovered,
that was a deep kick. That was just the wind was so bad out there. Like, I mean, the wind was really something. That was a deep kick that just kind of got hung up, and you know, Grant Taggy, I think, went down there and got it because at first they signaled they had it and shoved it in my gut. You know, I think they were just excited to play. They were really excited to play, and to make that play plus the block. I didn't even see the block. I was turned around and I heard, you know, didn't capitalize on enough of those. Could have been a better game, but again, we're the same team as we were last week. We're just a work in progress. And I'm glad to see the guys have a little success in this work in progress, and they've got to just continue to have that humble mindset of, like, let's get better this week.
You mentioned that the team is going to walk off the bus when they get home to Lincoln, maybe a different team. How much did you need this tonight to maybe prove that the process is working? Yeah,
I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I know what we're doing works.
No, not to your guys.
Yeah, no, they're 100% bought in. They really are. I mean, I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm shocked. Like, I kind of like, and this isn't about me. When I say that, it's not about me. It's them. Like when I sit there with Ty Robinson, he's like, man. I think I told this to the guys the other day. Like, he's like, man, I'm so jealous. These young guys be part of this. Like, working hard is never a punishment, and grinding this week is never punishment. I'm just happy they got some success from this week, so that I could sit there and say, hey, was Sunday worth it? Kind of, you know, not I told you so, but I told you so. And because they were a better team than they were last. We were better than we were last Saturday, but we weren't, which doesn't matter. So tonight, and then, you know, let's just say they came down, they scored, and they would have won that game. They've been Minnesota all over again, right? Well, no, we're getting better. We're a better football team. I'm just glad they had the results. So we're 3-3. We're going to hit the bye week. We're going to come out each week. We're going to play each week. It's not going to be perfect. I just really hope people, instead of like just jumping ahead to like what we're going to be and all this, I just hope they kind of enjoy this ride. You know, like Coach Riley, Pat Riley calls it the innocent climb. You know, like, you know how bad Emmett Johnson felt when after he fumbled that ball and he came over to me like looking at me, and I was like, nobody cares. Let's keep playing. Like, now we do care, but this is like this innocent climb where these kids are just out there giving their all for this, you know. And so, yeah, sometimes we line up wrong, and sometimes we have 12 guys. So that, you know, it's not perfect. It can be a little bit frustrating, but it's a beautiful phase watching young people do something learn how to win and fight for each other, and that's what you saw tonight. I will say this, Sam, because you asked me. I got in for the defense. I said, hey, do you guys love AG? They're like, yeah, we love AG. I said, he needs you guys right now. He just fumbled his football. Like, he needs you guys right now, and that's when they told me to get out of the huddle. We got this. So we got special guys. Really, really, really care about him.
All right. Hey, Marcus, is there an update on that?
It was his knee. Nothing beyond that. So they'll MRI him, I'm sure, tomorrow. I have no idea, absolutely no idea. He was in a lot of pain when I went over there, but, him and I walked off arm in arm. He was captain tonight, so he was pretty fired up. So we'll have hopefully an MRI update. I think I'd meet with you guys on Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So we'll see, but I hope he's okay. All right, thank you, guys.